Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to Gentle Yoga. This is Leo Bray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center in Palm Springs. Visit us online at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook or at urbanyoga.org on the web. Check out the schedule of what's offered daily in different places, different media, and stop by the tip jar to make contributions to support our online classes. YouTubers, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks for your support. We'll start out today lying down. And as always, there are options. First option would be to bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees splay open. And maybe put blocks under the outsides of your knees to make it a more passive posture. Let the blocks hold the weight of your legs. If it's not comfortable for you to do that, you can rest the soles of your feet on the floor. Let your knees lean in towards each other. Or start in some other reclined posture. Rest your hands where you like, on the floor or on your body. If you want, close your eyes. Focus on your breath so let it start slowing down and getting deeper. Take in your contact with the ground. And when I say the ground, that's anything that's under you, whether it's just the mat or the floor or some blocks. Notice whatever sensations are present throughout your body. Contact of your clothing, maybe the movement of hair in the room that you're in. Whatever you can see, hear, and maybe smell. Scan your body and tune in more specifically with internal sensation. Particularly noting anything that's out of whack and soreness and stiffness, anything you wish felt different. Making notes of any trouble spots will help you find the practice that's best for you by remembering that you can skip or modify anything I'll be doing. Just as you might start in the same posture, might not start in the same posture I'm starting in. At any point in the practice, it's okay to be doing something differently or something different. If you wish to set a personal intention for your own practice today, you can do so now. With intentions in place, let's share 3 deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sighing sound. If you have your legs arranged like I do, with soles of your feet together and your knees out to the sides, bring your hands to your knees and lift your knees towards each other using your arms. If you had blocks there by your legs, move them out of the way, maybe up here behind the head. Cross your left ankle above the right knee. Reach your arms out to the sides. Let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. Bring everything back up to center and cross your legs the other way. Then twist the other way. Bring everything back to center. Uncross your legs. Draw your knees toward your chest. Hug your knees. Inhale, reach your arms and legs all the way out. Exhale, curl up in a ball again. And take a few more rounds of breath with that. It's full body stretch. At the end of your next exhale, hold onto your knees and explore rocking side to side or rolling in circles to massage your back against the floor. And we'll make our way up to sitting. You could hug your knees and rock front to back along the length of your mat, or you could just tip onto one side and plant your hand. Use your arms to sit up. You might sit like this or in any way that's comfortable for you. If this isn't comfortable, please get comfortable. Maybe you sit up on some props, maybe kneel. Find contact with the ground again. Find the length of your spine. Sit tall without being rigid or stiff. Bring your arms out to the sides and rest your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, bring the right hand to the floor behind you and the left hand to the right leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, see about twisting some more. Work your way up from the waist. Just feeling into how much seems like enough. Let yourself unwind and come back. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, reach across to your right. Inhale to come up. Exhale, come into seated twist on the other side. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Let yourself unwind, come back to center. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. Follow your own breath a few more times. After your next exhale, sit up again. And now to the neck, let your chin come down towards your chest. Nice and slowly roll your ear towards your shoulder, and then let your head tip back. Make your way over towards the other shoulder. Letting the arms be relaxed and the shoulders hang. Sometimes when we think roll ear towards shoulder, we lift the shoulder towards the ear. I just let the head move. Let the arms and the shoulders be passive. Change direction, take a few going the other way. And then let's make our way up onto our hands and knees. Tipping to the side or tipping forward, whichever way you prefer to get there. Reach back with your left foot. Press against the ball of your foot. Feel your heel move away from your tailbone. On an inhale, reach your right arm out to the side. If you like, on the next inhale, pick your left foot up, reach straight back through the sole of the foot. And if you want to go even further, bend that knee, reach back with that raised hand. Grab your foot or ankle. Lift your knee and your chin as you kick against your hand. Release, lower down. Take a few breaths of cow and cat. And after the next exhale, come back to table. Reach back and press into the ball of your right foot. On the next inhale, reach your left arm to the side. To go further, if you wish, with the next inhale, pick your right foot up and reach straight back. And if you like, bend your knee, reach back, see about that bind and that additional stretching. Release, lower down, and take a few breaths of cow pose, cat pose again. After the next exhale, come back to a table and step your left foot up between your hands. You could have blocks under your hands here if you like. Ease the transition. Bring your hands to your knee and lift your torso. If you prefer a higher lunge, you could curl the right toes under, press into your foot to lift the right knee. I'm going to stay low today, but maybe you want to do a higher lunge. Exhale, sink forward in your hips. Inhale, glide back. Make this movement as big or small as you want. you're keeping the knee on the ground, you might slide the knee back to give you different range of movement. You keep going like that, and you can raise your right arm or both arms. And as you sink forward, draw them down to cactus. As you glide back, reach them up overhead. Always bring the left hand to the knee as needed for steadiness. And then pause at the top of the movement. Let's twist. Reach your right hand back. You can reach your left hand forward or bring your left hand to your left knee. And if you want, you can reverse the twist. Inhale, tip back, reach up. Let your right hand go down and your left hand come up. Look up towards your left hand. Maybe the right hand touches down on the leg or block, or maybe just hang in the air. Tip forward again, come through center, and then twist to your left. And if you like, you can reverse here. This is even trickier. Take your time if you're doing it at all, and you don't have to. Slowly tip forward, come through center. Bring your hands down and switch legs. Bring your left knee back to the floor and step your right foot forward. Bring your hands to your knee, lift your torso. First, just the hips, exhale, sink forward. Inhale, glide back. When and if you want, you can add in that arm movement, maybe one arm, maybe both. And then twist to the left. If you like, reverse the twist. Inhale, tip back, reach up. If you reverse, slowly come forward again. Come through center and twist to the right. If you like, reverse the twist again. Slowly come out, come through center, bring your hands to the floor. And let's step the left foot up to meet the right, come to forward fold. Let your head and your arms be heavy and hang down towards the floor. Sway back and forth, bending one leg and then the other. Whatever movements feel good for you. Maybe your hands drag on the ground, maybe they hang in the air. Rest on your legs, or clasp your elbows. Slowly shake your head no. And nod your head yes. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to the front of your shins. Feel the crown of your head move forward away from your tailbone. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, roll up to standing, arms overhead, bring your palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your arms. Let your hands hang by your sides. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear. Shift it back, let it down, and then your left shoulder up and back and down. Inhale, open your arms, reach out toward the walls. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades and hug yourself, or if you like, take eagle arms, intertwining your arms, pressing your hands together. If you're an eagle, then move your elbows and your hands up and forward. Inhale, open up. As you exhale, cross the other way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, twist to the left. Go back through center and twist to the right. Go back through center, let your arms down. Inhale, out and up. Take hold of your right wrist with your left thumb and forefinger. Inhale, exhale, bend to the left. Feeling for length through both arms and keeping the right heel down. Inhale, come up through center, switch the grip to the other wrist. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, let your arms down. Inhale, out and up again. Now interlace your fingers, turn your palms up, then reach your palms up, and look up with your hands, lift up your heart. Maybe your hips drift forward a bit, depending on how open your back is feeling so far. With an inhale, come upright. Exhale, let your arms come down. We'll start into just a couple of sun salutations after I take a drink. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. You can let your knees down if you like a shorter plank. Let your hips come down in line with your shoulders and knees. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height feels okay for your lower back. Exhale, rock back and up. Slowly make your way to downward dog. Pedaling your feet up and down. Finding some more leg in the back of your body. Full back of the body. All the way up the legs, the glutes, lower back, upper back, shoulders and arms. Everything lengthening. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift, halfway up. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. When you're ready, exhale and lower halfway or all the way, your choice. Inhale to bring your heart forward. Exhale back and up to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths and then take child's pose. Vary the child's pose to suit yourself and settle into it. Observe your breath, scan your body. We now come forward and up to table. And we're going to explore lizard pose. I'm going to come out of this for a moment to grab my props because I have all my props at the wrong end of the mat. So you could use blocks or a bolster. I might use this bolster today. So from table to get to lizard, step your left foot up between your hands. You can use the blocks under your hands to get there. Now here you could keep the back knee down, or you can curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, come to a runner's lunge. Either way is okay. You can get there either way. You're going to move your left hand now to the inside of your left foot, so the foot's outside both hands. Maybe you get more distance between your feet and open the hips a bit more from here. And then if the back knee is raised, you can let it down. Sometimes it just helps to get more opening there by lifting the knee. Now here we're going to explore, maybe that's plenty to do right there. You could wiggle this left foot out by the edge of the mat. And start to maybe come down lower, maybe just walk your hands forward, maybe you change the position of the blocks or set them aside. Maybe you switch from hands to forearms. And if you want, listen to your body. You could let your left foot rock to the side. So you rock onto the pinky edge of your foot and let the knee go out like that. And that may give you room to come lower. Here's where I'm setting aside the blocks and grabbing the bolster. These are small blocks, they're like half the width of what I really liked. And when you lean on them a lot, in the second position, they're kind of tippy. So I'm going to have my hands on this bolster. And maybe my forearms, yes. And just see where your body wants to go. Exhale, whatever comes up. So sometimes we do pigeon or lizard or other deep hip work. Odd sensations come up inside. Not just the physical stuff, but You might find yourself, without knowing why, feeling sad or giggly or angry. It's just wringing out some issues in the tissue, some old stuff that gets stuck in the hips. And we don't need to figure it out, we can just let it go. One colleague in Boston refers to the hips as the junk drawer. You have to clean out the junk drawer. And maybe your hips open and settle a little more. Maybe you scoot your right knee back. Or send your left knee out some more. Just see where your hips want to go, letting them drift towards the floor, not pushing anything. Giving things time and space to open. An invitation, not an order, not a directive. Let's start to come out just as slowly as we came in. So if you're on your forearms, you can make your way back up onto your hands. If you tip onto the edge of the foot, you can start to bring the knee in and let the foot level out. And maybe shift your props, change your props like I'm doing. Kind of rewinding. So we're going to wiggle the foot in and bring the left hand back outside the foot, make our way basically back through runner's lunge. And we'll switch sides. So step the left knee down to the floor. Step your right foot forward. And if you want, you can engage the back foot and back leg here to find some lengthening along the mat first. You don't have to do that. You could also just scoop that foot and knee back, keeping them on the floor. If the knee's raised, let it down, let the toes uncurl. Bring the right hand inside the right foot. Start to walk the foot out by the edge of the mat. Maybe scoop the knee back, maybe that's the left knee. Maybe scoop the left knee back. Maybe let the right knee tip out. Maybe you rock onto the edge of the right foot. And just see where your body wants to go. You can bring your hands forward. Maybe you start to come down lower. I'll switch props again. Maybe you don't have a bolster. You could use throw pillows, folded blankets, or towels in lieu of a bolster. And one side might open more easily than the other. That happens quite a bit. No need to make one side do what the other side did. Let each side find what it needs, what it wants. Take your time to come out. That's one thing that's the same on both sides. Take your time, rewinding everything. Eventually making your way back pretty much to runner's lunge. And then let's step the right knee back. And let's take a child's pose again here. And just let the effects of those lizard poses. Sink in for a few breaths. And maybe this is a much deeper child's pose, thanks to the lizards. Maybe your hips are back a bit more, a bit lower. Inhale, bring yourself forward and up. And then make your way from table to a seated position, however you want to get there. I'm rocking back and rolling over my ankles, maybe tip to one side and bring your legs around instead. And we'll move the props again. And drink again. Bring the soles of your feet together in front of you with a big space between your pelvis and your heels. You can reach over your ankles or under your ankles and walk your hands forward on your mat. Let your head hang down. Breathe into your back. And slowly walk your hands back, lift your torso, sit up. Keep your feet together and bring them in as close as you can. Interlace your fingers, hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat, tilt your pelvis forward, let the bones in your seat get closer to the ground. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Exhale into the hips, full forward, spine long. See how far that'll go, that long spine. And when it stops lowering, allow your head to lower and breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Use your arms to lift your knees towards each other. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Let your knees bend if they want to bend. As you inhale, think of the crown of your head reaching forward. As you exhale, think of lowering some more. Inhaling, walk your hands up in front of your legs, sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart. Walk your hands down your legs to wherever you can. It doesn't matter where that is. Bring your right hand over to your left hand. Take a couple of breaths. Reach your left arm to the side and turn your head to the left. Look towards your hand. Point your thumb towards the floor. Reach the back of your hand towards your right hip. Feel your left shoulder back. Extend your arm. Bring your left hand back to your right hand. Bring your right hand back to the right leg or right foot. Bring your left hand to your right hand. Bring your right arm to the side and turn your head to the right. Point your thumb down. Reach towards your left hip. Draw your right shoulder back. Extend your arm. Bring your right hand back to your left hand. Bring your left hand back to the left leg. Walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Nudge your legs in towards each other. Draw your knees in, plant your feet, make your way down onto your back. So that you come down, lying on your back, soles of the feet planted, heels as close to your butt as they'll go. If you have blocks, you could put a block between your knees on the middle position. Press into the soles of your feet and inhale to lift your hips up to bridge pose. For a deeper heart opener, if you like, you're welcome to wriggle your shoulder blades towards each other, clasp your hands, and extend your knuckles towards your heels. If you're clasping your hands, release them. Exhale, slowly let your hips down. Explore floating up and down the bridge for a few rounds of breath at your own pace. And when you're ready to, you can make your way to supported bridge. You can also keep floating up and down if you'd rather. Or you can bring a prop under you and come down to rest on it and then let the prop do the work for a minute. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up. Move that prop out from underneath you. Exhaling slowly, lower down. After you land, just pause there for a couple breaths. Move your props out of the way. Draw your knees towards your chest, hug your knees. Rock and roll to massage your back against the floor. Grab your strap. Run it under your feet. Hold one part of the strap in each hand. Or your strap might be in a loop. That's fine too. Reach your feet and your hands up. Long legs, long strap, long arms. Stay grounded. Make sure that the back of your head and your shoulder blades and your sacrum are all on the floor. Point your toes at the ceiling. Point your toes towards your face. Let your feet relax. Slide them away from each other. And slide them back towards each other. Take your right foot out of the strap, press the back of your right leg to the floor. Hold both parts of the strap with your right hand. Reach your left arm to the side. Draw your leg over to the right, turn your head to the left, and try to keep your shoulders grounded. Bring everything back up to center. Hold the strap with your left hand. Press your right hand down on the front of your right hip. Let your arm and your leg fall open to the left. Nice and easy, come back up to center. Raise your right leg, step into the strap. Take your left foot out. Press your left leg down. Reach your right arm to the side. Draw your leg to the left and turn your head to the right. Bring everything back to center. Switch hands on the strap. Press down on your left hip. Let your legs fall open to the right. Very gently, bring it all back to center. Lift your left leg, draw your knees in, set your strap aside. Hug your knees, rock and roll to massage your back against the floor. Reach your feet up, reach your hands up to grab your legs or your feet. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. And whenever you feel you've had enough in birthing, you can make your way to a final resting pose of your choice or Shavasana. Maybe it's corpse pose, maybe it's something else, wherever you can be comfortable. Perhaps focusing on your breath or on your intention for practice today, on something else of your choosing, or on nothing in particular. Start to find some even deeper breaths. Start to move around bit by bit. Letting your movements gradually get bigger and bigger. Moving mindfully and taking your time. Whenever you're ready for bigger movements, you can gently make your way up to a seat. Bring your hands up by your heart. Thank you for sharing your practice today. The light within me sees and honors the same light within each of you. Stay. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.